Okay, so again, I'm Desiree from Relax Social Media, and with the digital revolution reshaping our world, social media is morphing into a powerful transformational tool, like transforming marketing strategies. So now social media is part of every business marketing plan. There is a designated social media manager for big and small brands. And the consumers or the clients themselves, they know the value of the social media in their buying process. So to support that, let me just quickly present some data to prove that. So first, how many people use social media? But first, do you know what is the world population right now? Just a wild guess. Like how many we are right now in the world?
98 million?
We are at 7.9 billion.
Oh.
Yeah, 7.9 billion. I just checked this morning. But why is that important? Because there are 3.96 billion social media users, which is actually more than half of the population. And some other data, it's already at 4 billion. And it is going to continue to increase over the coming years. So the next question would be, who uses social media? So as you can see in here, the first column is the age range, and the second column is the percentage of that category who are actively using social media. And as you can see, the young adults, of course, is among any other demographics, has the highest percentage. But what's interesting to see in here is that the baby boomers are also catching on with technology. So they're kind of bridging their gap with technology, and they're becoming more and more familiar with social media platforms. So now, businesses whose target audience are the older population, they cannot say that, they don't have to be in social media, because we have the data that, the baby boomers are also using that, are also inside these social media networks. And in addition, in US, 56% of internet connected adults have multiple social media accounts. So it's not just one social media account that they have. The first two are Facebook and YouTube. And of course, we have all other Instagram, LinkedIn platforms as well. So knowing this information can help you determine which platform will help you reach your target audience. So this social media statistics show us how important social media is. In fact, 96% of small businesses say that they use social media in their marketing strategy. So with that, and with your business goals in mind, is it easy to manage your social media accounts yourself? Well, it depends. As we are talking about, managing our time earlier. If you have a lot of extra time that you're willing to spend on creating content and scheduling them and monitoring your growth, well, it is doable. However, of course, all of us wants to focus more on what we do best, which is running our own business. And then if that's the case, then social media management is definitely a challenge. So why do you need Relax Social Media? To save time, to stay relevant, to attract attention and increase engagement, and to increase your ROI ultimately. But as I continue with my presentation, I am going to focus more on what makes us different, what makes Relax Social Media different. So, and to answer the question why, if it's a challenge, then why we can do it. And the answer is our platform. So we have the technology. The other agencies can also create the content, design them for you and post them for you. However, we have the software that is, an all-in-one platform, which makes it easier for us to manage your accounts or our clients' accounts, and which makes it easier as well for our clients to be as engaged or as not engaged, depending on what they like, in the whole process. So to start and to explain them to you quickly, as you can see, in-depth analytics. So within a few clicks of the mouse, you will be able to see what posts are working and not working. And this is, of course, very important. So also you can respond to all messages and comments inside the platform. So you don't need to sign in. For example, on your Facebook, on your LinkedIn, on your Instagram, you can just stay inside the platform and manage all of those messages and comments. We also have calendar and grid viewing options to monitor all of your scheduled content for the whole month, for the whole week, or daily. And next, we have the unlimited content storage. So you don't need to, download all these media files and store them, because you can store them directly inside the platform that we have. Next, millions of copyright-free images. Now, why is this important? Sometimes we can post a simple picture and just add an engaging caption, and it will work. So sometimes you don't need to edit and go to Canva, for example. So these copyright-free images will really be helpful. And lastly, it's very easy to create schedules of content. So as you can set it up in just a few minutes, and you don't need to worry about it again. If you want to schedule a content, for example, every Monday morning, but on Tuesdays you want it to be every afternoon or late evening, then again, it's very easy to do that. Next, dashboard. So our clients has their own dashboard where they can see all the work that we are doing. So they can also connect unlimited social accounts, unlimited users, and unlimited integrations. So the very important, the first part of all this social media management is creating content. And again, we have the content library where you can store all your media files. And then there are also category tags for easy organization of specific types of content. And that is very important, again, in organizing all your content and to see which category is working and is not working. Easily accessible content. So for example, if you have a website and you have a number of published blogs, we don't need to add them on the platform manually. Again, everything is automated, and all your newly published content will also be added automatically inside the platform. So this includes products, as well as if you have, for example, if you have an online store like George, Rare Finds, and Hidden Treasures, then all of his products are automatically imported inside our platform. So again, it's not manually one by one. Automatically, when there is a new product, it goes directly to the platform. And Streamline Approvals. I hope that you're able to see the link of the social media post for Relax Teams, but this is what Dennis was talking about earlier, because that is exactly what this is as well. So on a client's perspective, they don't even need to sign in. They just need to click the link, and they will be able to view all the scheduled content for approval. And that's what we share as well with the members of Relax Teams. You can even add comments or request edits inside the same link as you can see in here. And of course, very important is to monitor. With Relax Social Media, we don't just post and hope. We monitor the results, and of course, apply the necessary changes. Social inbox. So we have the social inbox inside the platform as well, where you can manage all of your recent posts, comments, and statistics. So again, direct messages is inside the platform, not just the comments from the post, but also direct messages on Facebook and Twitter. And in historical analytics, you can view the engagement metrics across all platforms. So you can trace likes, comments, and shares, and you can even track your follower growth as you implement new campaigns and strategies. So again, this is how you are going to see which one is working and not working. And active insights, which is very helpful for us as well, because the platform creates recommendations based on main analytics. So it will suggest what type of post is working, and it will tell you the most engaging window of time to post. So after a certain period of or a certain campaign, then we can just generate a report, and we can see if this worked, or if we have to adjust, or if we have to change something, and the platform is doing all that for us. And finally, reporting. So creating reports is very easy. And again, there is no need to log in or download the file on the client's side. When we create a report every month, then it will generate an easy to click link for the client to see the report. So again, it's just a link that the client will click the link and the report will open up. Yeah, so I think that's it. But as I end the presentation, I just also want to remind everyone that we need to be patient to see the results. It takes time. And we also need to understand that ROI not just comes from clicks and engagement rates or web traffic. So your presence alone in social media, the way you engage in conversations, respond to questions, interact with your audience will also help you and your business a lot. So yeah, that's it for me. Stop sharing. And if do you have any questions for me? Oh, hi, Andrea.
It seems like a great program. I mean, you seem to do a full kind of 360 on social media. As a real estate agent, it's always, I'm not big on social media. I don't use it a lot in my personal life. So I'm hesitant and I don't use it a lot in my professional life. And I've been told use it more, engage with it more, And I never know what to say. I never know what to post, other than, to advertise my open houses or a recent new contract or closing or whatever it may be. So this is a really nice option. It looks like you have a pretty well-rounded program there.
And we have special. Sorry, I was going to say we created special rates for relaxed teams. I mean, this is really meant to be a perk of membership in relaxed teams. So we have it so you can just buy the software, or you can decide how much additional support you want. So again, we've got that out there and we can send it, but it's it's really cheap. Software's $29 a month for team members, like $49 if not. And each one, it's all about ROI, and it's all about not wasting your time and being able to get the return on investment. I don't even know, but I think our highest package is under $200 for full service, running it for the whole thing for the month. And what we do is, and then if you want to do paid, and that's a whole nother thing that you could drive to, but this is all designed for the organic piece. And again, it was about building the technology for teams to really be able to grow teams. And we said, well, we might as well make it available to the team members individually, not just for the platform itself.
Yeah, it's Desiree.
Yeah, it does seem really interesting. Thank you.
Yeah, no, it's a great platform. As a franchise owner, on one arm I have, I'm wondering, the franchise provides a ton of content for me, and it's a matter of me deciding where to put it. And would your platform be helpful for something like that if I already have the content?
Definitely, if you have the content, then we can tweak that for you. Again, if you are already decided on which platforms you want it to be posted, then it's up to you. But again, we give you recommendations. We prepare a marketing strategy as well for you at the beginning, so that again, we can study your target audience as well before we do that. And then after that, of course, we test it, and that's why all this analytics is important, because we have to check if it's working and let you know, okay, this is working, we will continue this campaign. And yeah.
Wonderful, thank you.
You said that there's a feature that tells you the best time to post.
Yes.
Is that structured based on
Machine learning.
my people, or is that based on my industry? Or that's really interesting.
It's machine learning based on the post of on all the posts aggregated together. So
That's
again,
really cool.
it uses Google's back-end machine learning tools.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
MailChimp does something similar, and they'll see, you send out an email and it'll start to read, oh, your audience is opening them between these times most, and that's when they'll optimize it, and send them at those times when they're most likely to open, I guess. It's pretty interesting.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm.